Hello and thank you for watching Kaluna Creations. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make fabric bunting, like this. Now the good thing about these is you can actually thread it onto any cord that you like. Trying to show you there. So you can slide it along wherever you like. It's not like one of those ones where you have to actually stitch it onto a cord, alright. So it's got a good advantage there. Now if you are a complete beginner, I have done you a separate video if you want to follow this link here. That'll just let you know what equipment that you're going to be needing. If you are watching on a mobile phone though, I'm not sure that that works, in which case if you go and have a look in the How to Make Funky Fabric Items playlist, it's in there, alright. Now if you'd like to keep watching, I'll let you know what fabric you're going to be needing. So for this, I am going to be using old exhibition fabric like normal. I've got lots and lots and lots of exhibition fabric. But for this, you literally can use any fabric you like. So if you've got an old t-shirt or old curtains, any old fabric, you just use that, that's not a problem. If you find you've got quite a thin fabric, you might want to double up on the layers just so that you don't have the light showing through them. But some people do like having the light showing through, so it's not really a problem. But yeah, any fabric that you like, alright. Okay, so the measurements for this one are a little bit complicated, so I will go through it nice and slowly for you. So, originally you need to start with a piece of fabric that is 40 centimeters this way by 16 centimeters this way. And what we're going to do is simply fold it in half. And then we're going to fold it in half again. Like that. Now what I tend to do is just clip it here, just so that it doesn't wriggle around at all. And what we want to do to begin with, just measure 3 centimeters down from the top. Like that. So 3 centimeters down from this fold here. Now to make it into the triangular shape, what we want to do is place our ruler onto the fabric like that, and we're going to cut along this line here. Now we can either do that by marking it with your pencil first and then using your scissors, or if you've got a cutting mat and a rotary cutter, all you need to do is literally just cut along that diagonal. Just going to hold it that way so it's a bit easier. Like that. Now we don't want to go all the way to the top though, we're only going to go to that pencil mark that we marked earlier, the 3 centimeter pencil mark. Like that. Now because it's 4 pieces of fabric we're trying to cut through here, it might be a bit tougher. There we are. That last bit. There we go. And then for this part here, literally just get your scissors and cut. Ooh. Like that. Just to get rid of this bit. Like that. Now whilst we've still got it folded, if you just measure 1/4 of an inch in from that cut here, like that. We want to do the same on the top, so we want to do that there. I'll just show you. So what we're going to do is cut into that part there, and along the top as well we're just going to chop there, and the same again on the other side. I'll show you. Like up to that end of that line, and then same there, and then same there. So that when we open it up, we've got our triangle shapes, and then we've also got this extra snip here and here. and I'll explain to you what that is for if you keep watching. Okay, so first job for this, we want to flip it onto the other side. And what we're going to do, it's going to sound a bit bizarre, is fold over the piece of fabric on our little tabs that we've made. Just chop that a little bit further, I didn't quite reach the line. There we go. I fold it over like that. I'm just going to pinch that in. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Like that. And what we're going to do is literally sew in 1/4 inch or 5mm in from the edge on there, and do the same on this side. So there and there, and then that will create a nice little pocket for later on. It'll all make perfect sense, I promise. But I'll go put that line of stitching in and hopefully that'll make a little bit more sense. Okay, so I've put those stitches in. I'll just hold that up to show you. Hopefully that makes a bit more sense now. Now what we need to do is just pull these threads through from the other side. And we do that, if we zoom in, there we go, by just giving this thread a bit of a tug and it brings through a loop. And then you literally just put your needle in that loop and give it a tug, like that. I'll do it on the other side as well. So give the thread a tug, you see the loop, put your needle in and just give it a tug, like that. All you want to do now is just give it a quick knot. I always tend to do it twice, make sure it's not going to undo, and then just trim that nice and short, like that. Now you want to do that to all 4 sides. And then I'll show you what to do next. There we go. So I've just pulled those through and knotted all the sides. So we're ready for the next stage now. So flip it over so that you've got the top facing you, and fold it over so that we have got the faces together, like that. Now what we're going to do is sew along this edge 1/4 inch in, so basically in line where this cut is. So we're going to start here, go forwards backwards at the start, go all the way down here, all the way along here, but when we get to around about here, I want you to stop and go forwards backwards. So we're still going to leave a hole so that we can turn it inside out. So stop when you get to this point. All right. So I shall go do that and show you what to do next. There we go. So we've got our line of stitching going, starting at this edge here, going all the way down and then up to here. So next job, chop off the fabric on the end so that that'll turn out nicely. And I tend to take a little bit extra just to make our life a little bit easier, like that. And then just pop your hand in and turn it right side out. Sometimes it's a bit fiddly, but you will get there. Now, once you've got it the right way out, you want to give it a bit of a press. You might need a needle or something just to push out that bottom part there. Once you've turned it out, this raw edge here, we want to fold in so that it's in line with our previous stitching at the top there, so that it looks like that. So when you give it a press that down, press the whole thing, and then we can put in our final line of top stitching. So I shall go and do that and I will bring it back. Okay, so I've pressed mine now, so it's got that lovely triangular shape. Now what we want to do is, you see our line of stitching that we put in first? What we want to do is start at that line, so at the bottom of that line, and take it all the way down and up the other side to join this one. And then that way it'll look like we've got one continuous line of top stitching, but we'll still be having a nice neat opening at the top. So I shall go and pop that in and then we're almost done. There we go. A line of top stitching going all the way around. Now that will have closed up our gap here. So now the fabric won't pop through anymore. So our next job is decide which side is our favourite. So I like this side the best. This side's a bit boring in comparison. And what we want to do is pull the threads through to this side, doing the same way that we did earlier, like that. And then just give them a knot. I'll show you on this side. And then if you grab a needle, well, you can just trim it at that stage. That's not a problem whatsoever. But if you do have a needle handy, what I like to do is, oh, I've done that the wrong way around. Pop it in your needle first. There we are. Just thread them through onto your needle. Poke them through the fabric and then out your opening like that. And give them a tug. And that way you can't really tell where the knot is. And all you want to do is just trim your threads. Just do that on the other side as well. Like so. Oh, that didn't work. Try again. There. Get your needle, thread the threads on, and hopefully I'll do it right this time. There we go. Poke it through and then out the hole. And trim it off. Like that. Ta-da! And there we have it, our own little bunting triangle. So the last thing we want to do is just to thread it onto our cord. Now the easiest thing I've found is if you get a needle and actually thread your cord through it, and then you can just literally feed it through like you would do, oops, like you would do if you were, I'll do it up here so you can see it, like you'd threading a cord through a drawstring bag basically, like so. Ta-da! And now we've got a lovely string of 3. Now if you did enjoy this video and you'd like to see more, please do like and subscribe. That way every time I put on a new video you'll be notified, and hopefully it'll inspire you to make something new out of old fabric. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.